Hi guys, I'm here in K11, our wonderful classroom, and I thought I'd just give you a heads up of a unit 14. Simply put, you are looking at how illness disorders affects us as human beings. So affects us physically, so the symptoms and signs, affects us intellectually. It may make us not be able to concentrate or focus. Intellectually, it could be that our cognitive processing is impaired. Emotionally, all sorts of things go on when we're diagnosed with an illness. The first thing is the shock of somebody telling you that you have an illness that is probably going to be with you for life. And so therefore, it's a bit like a bereavement. We have to change things and adapt so that we can live with this illness. The illness shouldn't be taking over people unless it's very, very chronic. And finally, socially. Socially, it can have so many impacts. It could be that we struggle to work still, or that our employment actually, because of what's wrong with us, cannot keep us on. So that there is the impact of economically, we may be a lot worse off. Socially, it may mean that we cannot socialise with the people that we used to, or we don't want to, because they may be doing things that this illness, this disorder, means that we can't really partake of those things. So if people enjoy going out to the pub for a lot to drink and you've got diabetes, alcohol has so much sugar in, so it's something to be avoided. Therefore, you may feel that you cannot take part in that any longer. Or, as I said before, you have to adapt your lifestyle. Not the end of the world, and we're going to look through the whole thing. We're going to look at the system it affects in the body and other systems it might affect. We're also going to look at the signs and symptoms, and also the way that we get it diagnosed. So what are those investigations and diagnostic tools that the health professionals use? All things that we all know from everyday life. There's nothing complicated about this unit, and I'm sure once it's broken down, and I'm going to give you some tip sheets, that you will find it fairly easy and I hope fairly interesting to complete this unit.